How's it going, everyone? Your boy Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, it's been a hot minute since I have done a video in this style where I talk to you face to face, and I figured this type of video warrants exactly that type of style, so let's get into it. Now this right here is a video idea that I've been sitting on over the last day or so, and I figured why the hell not? Let's go ahead and let's talk about this. We're going to be talking about autism, and more specifically, autism awareness. Now, as some of you guys know, the month of April is generally known as Autism Awareness Month, and for those of you guys that don't know this about me, I am on the spectrum. That's right, I have high-functioning autism. When I was 4 years old, I was diagnosed with Asperger's, which is on the autism spectrum. Now, my disability had to do with social situations because when I was way younger, I had a lot of struggles with social situations. I couldn't socialize properly, and I was obviously very awkward, and it eventually led to me being bullied throughout my school years. Now, as I got older, I was able to outgrow a lot of those challenges, and there was a thread of hope that I clung on to from my grade 10 English teacher when she said that you can in fact outgrow autism. So I clung on to that and I believed in it with all of my mind, body, and soul, despite what many of my detractors were saying to me and trying to push me down and keep me down. And here I stand to you guys, or I should say sitting, here I present you guys as 31 years of age, and I have to say, I don't think I turned out half bad. Now, obviously, when it comes to disabilities of any kind, whether it be mental, physical, emotional, etc., that does not make you any less of a human being than someone who is normal or perfect, because I'll be honest with you, I don't think there is such a thing as a perfect individual, and the last time that there was a perfect individual, he was crucified on a cross. Just remember that. What I'm saying here is that your ailments, your challenges, or anything that makes you different from someone else shouldn't be looked at as a disease. It shouldn't be looked at as a curse. It shouldn't be looked at as a defeat, because you are who you are for a reason. That's the way you were made, and you should accept who you are. Now, obviously, if there are things about you that you don't like that can be worked on and changed, then I fully encourage that. But if you are happy being who you are, provided you aren't doing anything illegal or harmful to people, then you should embrace that 100% and not give a damn about what anyone else says in a way to try and change you when you don't want to change or shouldn't have to change. And on the note of acceptance, as of last year, April isn't only designated as Autism Awareness Month, but it's also designated as Autism Acceptance Month. And you guys are probably wondering, you know, why am I bringing all of this up? Well, one of the reasons is because I would like to spread awareness about autism, and also, number two, I would like to encourage acceptance. No matter how many flaws one person may have, we are all human at the end of the day. But there's also a third reason why I'm making this video, and I'm gonna be blunt, it's to call somebody out, because what I'm about to showcase to you guys is just absolutely infuriating, and it boils my blood, especially, you know, being on the spectrum myself. When I seen what this person was saying on Twitter, especially about their own daughter, who is low-functioning autism, that absolutely pissed me off. So I would like to kind of use this as a warning to you guys. This right here is going to piss you guys off, so just be prepared for that. Alright, so we have ourselves this lovely individual, Rachel here, tweeting out, "I will never participate in Autism Acceptance Month. That's bullshit. I refuse to accept that my daughter can't do any of her own grooming. She can't bathe herself, brush her teeth, comb her hair. That's what we call a disability, and we should find a cure." Now, you know there's already red flags from the jump when the replies are disabled, but that's not even the issue here. The issue here is that not only is she disparaging autism acceptance as a whole, but she is also disparaging her own autistic daughter online for the world to see. Like, What the hell is wrong with you, lady? Now, some of the quote tweets here just absolutely obliterate her, such as Zero COVID saying, "Autism doesn't need a cure. Autistic people deserve to be accepted and loved for who they are. Autism has always existed." You're goddamn right. I agree. We have Susan here saying, "For someone who will never participate, she is doing a terrible job of it." I also agree with that. And this one here from Lee BLM really strikes a chord. They say, "I'd like to ask how you think your daughter would feel knowing you say all of this online about her. Don't you think it would hurt her to know you're saying all of this about her without her knowing?" Yeah. Her own freaking mother is bad-mouthing her own daughter. What the hell? And that's not even the worst of it. It keeps going on, but that right there is just the tip of the iceberg. We're just skimming the surface here. And according to Arson Bell, she also impersonates her daughter online. This is not someone who should be allowed to be a parent or allowed near children, period. Now, I've never seen this person's content, but if this is actually true, you are absolutely terrible as a parent. You're just terrible in general if you impersonate people with disabilities for shits and giggles. Like, what the hell is wrong with you people? It must be so nice that you have high-functioning autism. That's great. Others aren't so lucky. My daughter can't even wipe herself, and she's 15. She can barely talk. I want a cure for her. So screw your Autism Acceptance Month. It's not a personality type. No, lady, the correct phrasing is screw you. Like, how dare you talk about autism like that? You are talking about autism as if it's some type of disease, as if it's something that shouldn't be accepted and acknowledged. And here you are once again disparaging your own autistic daughter. Like, you are absolutely terrible. Rayan here actually puts this pretty damn well. You want to make your daughter into a different person instead of loving and caring for her exactly the way she is. I have what you would call high-functioning autism, and I'm appalled at the things you're saying. That's coming from someone who is also on the spectrum, so that right there says a lot. Curing her would be just getting a completely new and different person. You don't want a cure. You want a different child that has less needs. There is nothing to cure. You're the same kind of person that looks down on deaf and hard of hearing that don't get cochlear implants. Disgusting. Yeah. I am getting those type of vibes as well. If I see anyone use the utterly disrespectful and disgusting hashtag Autism Acceptance Month, you will be reported and blocked. As an autism mom, I ask Twitter to remove this hashtag. It's a slap in the face to disabled people like my autistic daughter. So bringing awareness and acceptance to autism is somehow disrespectful? Oh my god. That right there is a hell of a take right there. Totally not a hot garbage one. Oh my god almighty. That right there, honestly, sarcasm aside, that right there just might rank as one of the absolute worst things I have ever seen anyone say. I will not be politically correct when speaking about Autism Awareness Month. No one tells me how to speak. You do not get to control and abuse me. If I want to use a puzzle piece, I damn well will do so. Get out of my face and mind your own business. Alright. First off, lady, if you want people to mind their own business, maybe you shouldn't be putting yours and your daughter's business out there for the world to see. Number two, no one's telling you how to speak. You are once again trying to make this all about you and trying to make this into a completely different issue that isn't even an issue. It's a non-existent issue. You're just pulling things out of your arse and you're trying to invent something that isn't even real. I also love how you throw in words like control and abuse. Well, here's the thing. Number one, what you are saying is control and abuse is a far cry from what is actually taking place. You have people that are responding to you and they have the full right to do exactly that. And they aren't responding favorably in your eyes because they're not saying the same garbage that lines within your skewed beliefs about autism. So that's not abuse and control, that's just you not being able to handle what you're dishing out. So you guys can clearly see the type of individual that she is. definitely someone that is not only in need of serious education on what autism really is and what it means to be an accepting person, but also this individual is an absolutely terrible parent. Like, not only disparaging her own daughter online, but also using her in videos despite her own daughter being visibly uncomfortable. I want to show you guys something real quick. Now, this right here is an example of what I had previously stated. We can see this is a video with the two sisters and the daughter in the middle, and you can just see from the opening frame of the video how uncomfortable she is. Now, I also want you guys to pay attention to the like and dislike ratio. You can see that the video is very heavily disliked. Now, it's funny because the dislikes don't match the comments section. I wonder why. Because this individual actually openly stated that she actually deletes and bans comments, and she only leaves up comments that essentially kiss her ass. And that type of behavior kind of reminds you of somebody there in the Pokemon community, doesn't it? But quite literally, this individual just really and truly is an unpleasant person, and the fact that she would be so disrespectful towards autism as a whole, trying to make it seem like that it is a disease, it is something that shouldn't be accepted or brought awareness to, that is just absolutely disgusting. Like, I don't know what else you can say about a person like that. The bottom line is this, ladies and gentlemen, is that it doesn't matter what sort of disabilities or challenges that you have in your life. You are a person just like someone who is seemingly perfect and flawless. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that at the end of the day, no one is above you, no one is beneath you, no matter who they are, who they think they are, okay? We are all people at the end of the day, and we all do deserve to be treated with acceptance and respect. If you give that sort of thing out, then you should get it back. But if you're going to be giving out hot garbage dirt like this individual, then you know what? You should get it right back. You know what I'm saying? If you are dishing it out, then you should get it back. But that right there is pretty much all I have to say in regards to that part of the subject right there. But I just want to kind of end things off on a little bit of a higher note here. I wanted to say to all of you, thank you guys very much for all of the support that you've shown me throughout the years on my multiple channels, because there are some of you guys that know about me having autism, being on the spectrum and all that stuff, and you guys haven't judged me, you guys haven't, you know, made fun of me or anything like that. You didn't treat me differently, you treated me equally with respect as I have with all of you guys for giving me that chance. And I just want to say it really truly means a lot to me that you guys stand with me even to this very day, despite the challenges that I have had to overcome in my life. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I can be really open with you guys when it comes to videos like these, you know what I mean? Because we are a community that is built on acceptance and tolerance for one another. There are some things that we don't tolerate, such as bullying and harassment, which is something that I don't want to see any of you guys partake in, because we are way better than that. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, I want to say thank you very much for watching all of my videos and for being a part of the community and for keeping myself and the channels going each and every single day. I don't know where I would be without all of you as an amazing community and amazing bunch of people. I love you guys so very much. So thank you guys very much for tuning in to this video and taking time out of your day to watch it. And if you guys want, then please comment down below if you guys happen to have any sort of struggles, whether it has to do with a mental illness or physical illness or emotional illness. Here's the thing, is that if you guys are going to be sharing your stories, don't feel pressured to do so, but if you're going to be sharing your stories, I just ask those that come across those comments to be accommodating and to be respectful, okay? Try to understand where they're coming from as well, and don't be quick to judge them, because you know that old saying, don't judge a book by its cover. So with that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, people. I'll see you next time.